Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Phillies are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So now
leading
here
off
is
the afternoon
John
for
Birdie,
Miami,
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
John Birdie.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in
136.
this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
In now, Connor Scott. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third. The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate is Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Plays off the slider that time, 2-1. through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. That brings up Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Marte leads off second with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities in baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. From the stretch. Shoots this one to third. That's in there. Base hit. Marte is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line and left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about hot. You're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday. Another long bomb so far today. This guy gets hot. It's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Batting fifth.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Three runs already home here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Still only one out in the inning. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
Batting
right
six.
there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. For his career in this matchup, he's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
J.J. Bleday.
Batter will be J.J. Bleday. And now the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Wheeler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Brandon Drury will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Batting it, the shortstop, Leonardo Rivas.
Striding in is Leonardo Rivas. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cooper at second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Here comes the 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got it. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Into the box. Chris Taylor. He's got over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Chris Taylor.
Here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you.
Batting
He's not afraid to walk
the pitcher
over to an AB against the pitcher.
Wheeler.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat.
Number 6.
Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled away. hard sinker misses 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Connor Scott. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2.
Can't lose, Bull.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. 0-1 the count. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So here is Alec Bohm. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Once he had to take that extra step, he probably could have put it in his back pocket right there. That was going to be a really tough out at first base. That's the kind of play that only the best of the best with that position pull off.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-0. Harper running from first. Struck called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he just showed off why he's known for having one of the better arms in the league from behind the dish. He had a big lead at first, but it didn't matter. That was a great throw.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Count it 3-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, and it's still 3-1. Now to bat, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off from
He'll
Miami,
try to get it going
the
here to
first
begin the 4th.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, and it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
At the plate now is J.J. Bleday. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutchen, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball,
Up
not a
next
bad
for the
time to
Marlins,
check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. grounded to third. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Ready to go in the bottom of the
shortstop.
fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gregorius. Fouled off. Gregorius bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First delivery to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
The batter.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Popped up. Birdie is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB on its way. Brendan Drury's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher can do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a three-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Leonardo Rivas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John.
Next to dig in, John Birdie, runner in scoring position with Subban. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
From the stretch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 3-1.
I got my blessing because
have a left hand.
Stepping in once again is Chris Taylor. Will look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch.
Nope.
Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Taylor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Zach Wheeler. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses there, 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer than this.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And the 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Marte off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. first pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
1-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Scorched to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Number 17, 3.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Miguel Gonzalez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Plate now, Rhys Hoskins. High and deep to left center field. Drury's going back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave him loaded, and it's still 3-1. I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. And now, Connor Scott. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in is Brian Anderson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on the way.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Scott over at second. Anderson at first with no outs. This is lifted out to left. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next to hit, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro has the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just blocks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. To 2-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The pitch.
Oh, that's out. No.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Birdie is there, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Gregorius leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch. And he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. A tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Zach Wheeler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the stretch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready now is Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. David Hale is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 41, David Hale.
New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. First pitch on its way. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Full count now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Cameron Meisner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Meisner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Rivas on at first. Nobody out. Runner goes. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, it's stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he left one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact.
To the plate now, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone just 2 for 15. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Hoskins trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, the center fielder, Connor Scott. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Defense.
Connor Scott will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And he falls behind 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Tommy Hunter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Ball
Up high, 2-1 now. Hunter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this
Now
game.
batting.
The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well. That one was right there.
Rhys Hoskins will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. The shortstop, Didi Victoria.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Phillies down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
The 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The Phils maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next to hit is Garrett Cooper. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey! That's out.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Now to the plate, here is J.J. Bleday. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. first delivery to him.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
Ball, one strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. This is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Drury looks up. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. They've got 3 outs left, and after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Torias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 74, Ronald Torias.
Now the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0.
Oh, that counts.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
At the plate, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. And he fouls this one off. Torias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
In the box, Jorge Alfaro went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2.
Now it's 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. try again, 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
So now to the plate, Brendan Drury, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one can get there. We'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Leonardo Rivas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Liner towards second. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies break out the Bruins at home and sweep their division rivals. 5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Zach Wheeler earns his first win of the season. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.